Friday, July 25. It is my duty to bring to real estate brokers glad tidings of great joy even in July. Sometimes I can't. This is one of those. I wish it were otherwise. Good news, all of the geopolitical chaos is having little impacts on markets. It all looks localized. Mortgage rates this week went down at every sign that Europe was going to embrace sanctions, which would slow the world economy. And then at the moment that it looked as though the Europeans were going to chicken out, we'd go back up, but we finished in the same place. The data that's of concern is in the housing market. New home sales revised May and June fell in both months versus last year, versus each other. Existing home sales are now down 2.5% year over year versus last year. We got durable goods orders for durable goods as opposed to consumer goods. And that's a measure of business capital investment, which theoretically would help productivity and help hiring. And that number today was poor as well. We're going to get second quarter GDP figures here in another little while, expected to rebound very strongly from the negative first quarter, which was negative for technical reasons. And now we know that there isn't going to be a strong rebound. It's going to be positive. It'll be in the twos someplace. But the acceleration that so many people have been looking for isn't there. Skip to next week. It's the last week of July. It tends to be a kind of a quiet time. Not that August is busy. On Friday, we get non-farm payrolls for the month of July, hoping for some change in trend. And the most important thing would be incomes. But it looks as though we are steady state, moving along, stumbling along at the same pace, but the acceleration isn't there. And I don't know what that means for public policy. The Fed will continue to taper quantitative easing because it needs to. If the Europeans do land with sanctions, that's going to slow down nearly everything. The good news side of shaky news is that rates are down. We quoted some people as low as 4 1/8. I quoted at one point this week 3 7/8 for a no-point Veterans Administration loan. So there's nothing to worry about on that front. We just don't have the oomph in the economy that so many have hoped for. On that note, enjoy the pool, enjoy the beach, summertime.